nice filler.
Honestly, I don't know.
You could talk for England, mate.
I was going to say, how they rope you into this, but they're like, how did they allow you?
That is also the other thing. He was like, we need someone to commentate. But, I mean, also, there is also no one here to commentate, so I might just pop the headphones. I might just pop.
are here. We are live with a little bit of a commentating mishap, but we are here. It's better late than never. And right now we have a game between Valmiera and Ukraine 3. Valmiera, the team from Latvia, and Ukraine representing the obvious Ukrainian team. But overall, it's Team Gigolo that they're playing. And right now they are having a break chance against Valmiera after the turnover. They are pressed in the middle, swing the disc in the middle. Number 10 is looking for his players. Finds number 10. 11. Does he look for the long? He goes for the long, and 37. Oh, Mucaneks with a great D chance. An awesome play from Dins Mucaneks, a legendary, a true legend in the scene of Latvian Ultimate. Shows his athleticism even at the ripe old age of 38. Still shows that he has the hopes to play at this level. Okay, now Razminovic to Mucaneks. Mucaneks looking for his players. Finds Kriegers in the middle of the field. Looking for his players. Goes for Ritvars in the middle. Tsaraus looking for the disc. Gives it back to the experienced Mucaneks. He's looking for his teammates. Needs a swing. The stall is high, and he just throws it up in the end zone to absolutely nobody. A high stall situation with really not much they can do in this situation. Ukraine 3 getting another great break chance. Number 11. Melnik. Swings to Harastovic. No. This is Melnik. Apologies. Swing. No swing. Looking for the end zone. High stall situation. Ooh, a bailout throw and a bailout catch and a hammer in the end zone, but Razminovic rises above everybody in the end zone and now immediately grabs the disc to start the game. In the middle to Kriegers. Kriegers. Hammer. Mucaneks in the far side. Hammer. No, Hammer fakes it off and finds Kriegers in the middle, completely free. Razminovic, Mucaneks looking for his players in the end zone, and Kozulans doesn't read this player, and perhaps the throw wasn't as good as Mucaneks would have wanted. Now we see number 11 going up with the disc. Melnik calls the timeout. Perhaps the right decision to do. The point is becoming very long, and neither of the teams can go in at full force, and since it's a break chance, Gigolo really needs to convert this chance in order to get back into this game. So now we will be back in 1 minute after Gigolo catches their break, and they can come back on offense against Valmiera. See you in a moment. Melnik swings to his teammate. A hammer in the back. Decides to go for the backhand. The numbers are very mixed up for the Ukrainian teams, but let's go with it. Anyway, 37, Hryshchenko goes to 29. 29 is looking for his teammates. Forehand to number 10. And a hammer to number 11. And it is the guy who touched this the most in this point, put his team on his back, Gnat Melnik, number 11. A nice point from him. A nice, overall, a break for Gigolo. So it gives them an emotional confidence right now. After a long point, it's usually more important to get it, especially the long points, since it gives you not only just a point edge, as you get the point, of course, obviously, Maris, what are you talking about? But also you get the emotional upside of getting the long point and not getting any swings to Mucanex. Hammer to the zone to Tuoms. And ooh, just a bit too much juice on that. And Tuoms is not able to get it. Number 7 now. Aspidov is going to go get the disc. He's going to come up to the end zone line. Björn is on the mark. Mucanex goes for the poach, but the long pass to Melnik, but a nice poach off from Budinc. He's been doing this for a long time, playing for a long time, and a very experienced guy. And Mucanex going for the long. Šilda decides not to go for it. Jägers, perhaps the best defensive player in Latvia right now. Budinc tells his team to calm down. He doesn't have a stall. No one's counting, so he can chill out. A hammer to Mucanex and a knee defense. Knee fence. It's a knee fence. That's the first time I've seen this, but the pass just wasn't great. And honestly, you could have made a defense without even touching the disc. So Melnik with the disc goes back, swings to 33. Hrabko. The hammer to Melnik, and a really floaty hammer, hard for his teammate to do anything, even for Melnik, the one that Šilda to Jägers, and Jägers goes for it. Nice jump, did everything right. Jägers did everything right except the most important part, which was catching. Unfortunate for Andres. But we know that he's more comfortable on defense anyway. He loves to go for the hand blocks. He loves to go for the poach blocks. And he can basically sky anyone on the field, even if his stature doesn't say it. His speed and his athleticism is just off the charts. A nice poach from Jägers. Swing. Hrabko. Back to Aspidov. Number 29. He's in the middle, looking for his players. Harastovic to Melnik. Melnik, is he gonna give it up the line? No, he's not. He decides to go for the blade. Šilda gets it, but there's a fall called. Honestly, I didn't see a fall, but you know, it's the player's right to talk about this. Perhaps he had it in his hands and Šilda ripped it out of his hands, but in the spirit of the game, as it should be, as it always has been, and as it always will be, hopefully, players are talking between each other. Of course, this is an important point for Ukraine, for Gigolo. They need to get this one, and looks like that this is going to go back to Melnik. The stalling 3, and it's going to be a contested fall. All right, everything is good. There was a discussion, the players just didn't agree. A blade, and a point from Dmitro Hrabko. It rhymes. Nice point from Ukraine, patient, and a nice pass in a very tight space, and not much choice you can, not many ways of passing it in such a small space, and the sharp throws are pretty good in this situation. Pull is pretty good. in the end zone. Razminovic to Jägers, give and go with Jägers. Razminovic finds Tsareus, swings it to Kozulans. Another scuba from Kozulans. He loves those scubers. Jägers, Razminovic, where's the hammer? Ooh, the famous blade from Razminovic. Now Kriegers. Hammer to Kozulans, a bit overshoots it, but when you have a guy of Kozulans' size, it doesn't matter. And oh, you should have thrown there, it was okay. But Jäger just goes in a little bit too close to the disc and just doesn't get it. Unfortunate from Valmiera, and we can see some emotion showing on their side. Melnik getting the disc. Number 29 calls the fall. It's okay, keep playing. Tsareus on the mark, looking for the hammer. Swing to Aspidov. Swing further to Hrabko. A hammer to Mr. Melnik, and he gets it. Really nice. A nice pass. Puts his teammate in a position to succeed. And Melnik, all he has to do is go, not overshoot it, and a nice pass right into the arms. And Gigolo take the lead after being -2, 3 points unanswered. Perhaps it's a time to call a timeout for Valmiera and get their heads together. Maybe all of our viewers do not know, but Valmiera is a very high-level team. We know what they can do, and we know that they are better than this, and we know that they can play better than this. Well, let's hope that they show us a better game in the second half. Šilde to Biernis. Back to Šilde. Finds Budic, actually a pickup player. Couldn't tell from how good he communicates with the Valmiera guys, but actually a pickup player from another town in Latvia. Budic, a very solid handler, gives it to Šilde, and just... it's the commentator's curse. As soon as I praised them on how good of a connection they had, something happened. So I will just not praise any team, because I don't want any curses to affect the game. I just want the best team to win. And now we have Ukraine on the disc. They are almost at the zone. Ooh. Unfortunate for Ukraine. Again, a call. He says there is a call. Oh, but it's retracted. Yeah, it didn't look like a fall also. Šilde didn't move the hands into him, so it shouldn't be a fall. Now Šilde fakes the long, gives Razminovic a hammer fake. Šilde doesn't give it to Budic. Perhaps you should. Oh, Biernis. Uncomfortable catch. A catch he can make, and he says sorry to his team, as he should, because everyone on this field knows that he can come down with even more difficult. Gigolo, hammer swing. Aspidov. Ihor to 29. He's looking for his teammate, Aspidov, again in the far side of the field. He's telling his team what he wants to do. He's saying, if you don't cut, I'm not gonna give you the disc. So he just swings it and looks for his teammates. Gives the pass back to Aspidov. Fakes the long. Gives it back to number 10, Harastovic. Looking for his teammates, number 37. Hrischenko, back to Harastovic. Number 29 doesn't get it. Perhaps a good position to get it, but a bit too early. And Frisbee is at ooh, a long pass to Aspidov. A perfect elevation for Mr. Aspidov in the end zone. A nightmare situation for Valmiera. 4 points unanswered. something has happened. And let's hope that they can claw their way back, because at this point, it's not the game that we're used to seeing from them. Perhaps the field is not very homely to them. Perhaps the cold is not very familiar to them, since now it's indoor season in Latvia and we play it usually in warmed, non-domed basketball fields, and perhaps this is a little bit uncomfortable for them, but no excuses. You need to play better. You cannot do anything else. Kriegers, Jägers overshoots the pass. Something is definitely off with this team. Perhaps it would be at the time to call a timeout and get their heads together, talk that we can play better, but unfortunate, very unfortunate that this is not happening. Cannot show the best side of themselves. Again, Aspidov with the disc. Mucenex with the poach probably forces Aspidov not to give this pass, which he wanted to give in the start. And a point from Zhigalov. We can just see from Mucenex that he has no words for what is happening with this team. And honestly, I think I'm in his boat. I've seen them play a lot better, but also all the props to Ukraine. They came here, they came a long way to play. Maybe someone not so long, some of them. Maybe some of them a very long way. A good game, and Ukraine deservedly win this. And thank you for watching. Slava Ukraini, Dievs svētī Latviju. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.